So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is March 4th, and it is fast approaching 70 degrees. I can't believe it, but I'm not complaining about it either. It's a beautiful day, and I tell you what, I hit the ground running this morning. I mean, not literally, but figuratively. I haven't been sleeping well for like the last week. I've had the man cold, and you get all stuffed up at night, but I'm feeling a lot better. And last night was the first night in almost a week. I mean, I slept like a rock. And I went to bed about 8:30, was up and at 'em at about 3:30, quarter to 4. I went over to the building and I did 2 miles on the treadmill, believe it or not. What happens is every winter I gain 10 pounds and every summer I lose 5. Well, that math adds up to disaster. So I'm trying to get a jump on things this year to lose some weight. So after the treadmill, what did I do? Did a bunch of computer work, did some editing, got my computer all cleaned up. And by that time, around 5:15, 5:30, Hunter was up. Melissa got him going, went to Sheets, and then I'm down here at the Woodyard. And what I'm doing today is trying to clean things up down here. It is one of my least favorite things to do, but what I'm doing is I'm bringing logs over here to the split force log splitter. I cut out the good sections, and then I haul the nasty, gnarly stuff or the punky, rotten stuff to the burn pit. Now, sure, there is probably some good wood, I'm sure there is, left in the burn pit to go up and smoke, but if I focused on doing that, I would be down here until August just cleaning things up, and I can't do that. So we're doing the best we can, and things are working out well. But like I said, it's a phenomenal day. But before I get into things more than I already have, I got a good story for you. This morning, Hunter and I went to Sheets. We do that almost every day. He likes to get out of here for a little. Sometimes we'll just get a few chicken tenders or maybe a chicken sandwich or whatever. But anyway, we go to Sheets, and I go in, and there's this lady in there, older lady, and I see her all the time. Never really talked to her, though. And she told me they're remodeling, and I was like, what all you doing? And she's kind of going over the changes that they're going to make in the store. And I don't know how it came up, but I said, how long have you worked here? And she said 6 years. And she worked at a hospital for 40, and she retired from there, and she said she was bored. And she had gone into that Sheets, and she said, is there something I can do here? Can I get a job here? They're like, absolutely. And she said, I don't want to start till January. It's a couple months down the road. They said, come on back. So she said she had planned on working just from January till spring, but that was 6 years. She enjoys it, and it was kind of funny how things just work out. And she asked me what I do. So there we are, standing there for 10 minutes talking. And I told her what I do, and she said, how'd you get started in that? I said, it's just weird how things happen, Right out of high school, I worked for a construction company. I've gone over this before, and I knew this guy that owned a blasting company, and he always said, when are you going to go to work for us? And one day I did, and 25 years later, I was still blasting, and then got into oil and gas. And then one day I picked up a camera, and here I am doing YouTube videos. So I don't think everything is by chance. I mean, it seems like it is, you know what I mean? That things just kind of happen. But I think we're kind of guided in direction. And if you pay attention, things kind of work out. I don't know if you can hear or not, but off in the distance, on that other hill over there, one of the neighbors got a saw running. I'm thinking it's a tree service. I don't think, I'm pretty sure not many of the neighbors around here cut wood. I'm kind of the exception to the rule. But yeah, I'm slowly picking through this mess right here. Once I get everything out of here and cut up, and the rest of it in the burn pit, I'll get it all cleaned up. And then I'd like to store like nice saw logs maybe down here, and get them out of the way. I could have a pile of walnut, oak, cherry, have everything laid out, up on runners. Should work out good. Got my first fire going in my new and improved burn pit there. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit and things are drying out pretty fast. But yeah, that works that good. That fire's cooking. Hardly any smoke at all. Very environmentally friendly fire I got there.
Oh, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but it's actually getting a little warm to be splitting firewood. So I haven't run the split force for a while because we were running the Rex 600 while we had it, but I forgot how fast of a cycle time this is. Kind of caught me off guard when I first started. But this is kind of like a Swiss Army knife of log splitters right here. You can size the firewood exactly the way you want with that vertical wedge. It's got a quick cycle time. Like I said, it's a production machine. It's got the conveyor on it, and obviously it's self-propelled. So you can take the splitter to the firewood instead of the firewood to the splitter. Kind of like a Swiss Army knife. Does a little bit of everything pretty well. But anyway, right now we need to take a little break from this, and we're going to head over to the neighbor's place. If you remember a couple weeks ago, I brought a nice load of red oak. Yeah, from there over to here. Well, there's a bunch more over there, and it's just been too wet and miserable to go over there. But if this weather continues, I would say today and tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon, we should be able to go get the rest of it. So right now, I just want to kind of go over and check things out and see what we're up against. All right, so we got a big white oak right there. And then here's a really, really nice red oak here. I mean, this thing here is a dandy. Look how all that bark's falling off of it, but the wood's perfect. It's about 45 feet on the ground right there. Probably 32 inches in diameter. Straight as an arrow. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, if it doesn't rain between now and tomorrow, I don't think it's supposed to, I should be able to get all this out of here. Oh, there's another big white oak down there. Okay, so upon further inspection, that white oak over there, that one was hit with lightning. Still a lot of firewood in it. This is definitely the good one. Real good. Yeah, they got that stump cut off, I see. So I see about probably at least 3, maybe 4 dump trailer loads to get out of here. It's kind of nice they put these wood chips down. right, so I had a productive couple hours there. When I came back over, I got the excavator all greased up, fueled up. I need to put the rake on it for tomorrow over at the neighbors. Made some more progress on the cleanup here at the wood yard. Got more to do, but it's definitely a work in progress. One thing I wanted to mention, skid loader, great machine, lifts any tree that we have on the property. Only downside is they do tear things and like rut things up when you're turning, which is expected. So every once in a while I just hit everything with a land plane, smooth it up. That way when it rains, you don't have little low spots and puddles and things like that. But you know what would be nice is like one of those wee little, not real little, but a little wheel loader that would lift a couple tons. They don't tear things up because they articulate and turn, not skid like a skid steer. But anyway, before we wrap this up, I wanted to talk about something, specifically the video that I published this past Sunday. If you didn't see it, you can go back and watch it. But in that video, I kind of gave my opinion and my beliefs on the current state of our country and the direction that it is headed in. And I wasn't real harsh or anything like that. I just was kind of saying it the way I feel. And the response to that video was as expected, which is good. The overwhelming majority of you looking at the comments and the emails feel the same way I do and share the same concerns. Now, there were a few people that weren't very happy at all, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You always get that. Got a few emails from people. One guy sent me an email. Actually, we got a lot of emails, but one guy sent one, just stop talking. And I thought, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? You know, I think that's what one of the problems is. People are so afraid to say what they really feel and what their opinion is. And if we stop talking, nothing will ever change. You know what I mean? And something else I wanted to mention. I had one email from a guy saying, I don't watch your channel to hear you say blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't owe him anything. You know, if you notice, you can go back every video that I have ever published and you will never find a Patreon account or a PayPal address or a Venmo or a membership button, none of that stuff. I don't take money from anybody for anything unless you buy like some quality fire starter, which by the way, we still have some in stock. But in that case, you're sending money in return. We're sending you a great product in a timely manner. That's different than just giving me money, which I don't want money just to do videos. I get paid other ways. I think it's a great setup the way it all works. Our channel is free for everyone to watch. And I like doing it that way because I can throw my camera in the burn pit tomorrow and be done. Don't owe anybody anything. You know what I mean? So I don't like when I get an email from someone like they're entitled for me to act or say in a way that they seem fit, because that's not going to happen. I'm telling you right now. And but yeah, I just want to get that off my chest. But once again, thanks to everyone. Very, very positive comments. There was like, I gotta look it up. It was crazy. An average video that we do will get maybe 400 or 500 comments. And that one, let's see. Sorry to keep you on hold here. We have 3,400 comments on that last video. That's probably about 7 or 8 times the norm. And like I said, out of all those comments, I think I read almost all of them for real over the last couple days. Saw 4 or 5. There was one that kind of bothered me. It was from a guy, and I'm not going to call him out, but he has always been super supportive and kind and always had nice things to say. And this is the only one that stood out to me, and he told me it was sickening listening to me talk. And it kind of caught me off guard. I did not expect that from him, but nothing surprises me anymore. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I guess it's best to find out now. I think it's good to know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Whether you like them or you hate them, it is what it is. And I have people that like our channel, they like me, and people that just hate us.
I don't know why, but they just do. So it's probably best to know where you stand with everybody, and that's the way I see it. But anyway, I think that's it for today's video. Once again, thanks to all of you normal, sane people, and we'll catch you on the next one.